Hey guys, so earlier on Monday was Apple's WWDC for 2020, and at this event we learned all about software updates and all that fun stuff. I'm not going to bore you with all the details. You can click up here for the recap that I did of it, but even though I said I wasn't going to install iOS 14 on my iPhone, I did it, and I don't regret it. Apple blew it out of the park with iOS 14. So, my top 10 features is, number 10 is the battery life. So, I have an 11 Pro Max, and on iOS 13, I would just get so bad battery life some days to where I wouldn't be able to make it through my day without having to plug it in, or I would get to like 20%. But after having it on my iPhone for a few days now, I have gotten phenomenal battery life. I've gotten at least 5 extra hours of on-screen time without nearing 20%. Like the other day I had 10 hours of on-screen time and I had 40% left on my iPhone. And that was without charging it at all throughout the day, which that really impressed me. So at number 9 has got to be the new CarPlay feature as well. Yes, they did come out with Car Key, which will be released for iOS 13, but right now we do not have our hands on it, but that's not the end of the world right now, in my opinion, as it only supports the 2020 BMW 5 Series, which isn't available yet, and will be available later this year. So, I really like how CarPlay, they added new wallpapers, and they updated all the apps to be matched with the iPhone version and be pretty similar to the iPhone version, so you have a simultaneous experience all throughout it. So, at number 8 has got to be picture-in-picture. So, I've used this on FaceTime calls and just when watching an Apple TV Plus show or a Netflix show. While YouTube doesn't have it, they have it for their web version and not the app version yet. It is really cool to be able to continue to use my iPhone while watching a video or be on a FaceTime call or whatever it may be. So at number 7 has got to be the new call interface. So the new call interface is just a little pop-up window that comes up on your iPhone, and it's really cool that it doesn't hijack your whole iPhone. It just allows you to quickly swipe out of it if you need to, and you can continue using your iPhone. So at number 6 we have the brand new Siri interface. So while it does not allow you to continue to use your iPhone behind it, it still does cover your entire iPhone screen, but it allows you to see what is going on behind your iPhone. While Apple did say they may change this for a future update, it is pretty cool that we can now use Siri without it also taking up our whole screen as well. So with number 5, it has to be the new Messages app and all the new features that they came out with. So I really like the ability to pin people up to the top of my Messages app, as sometimes I lose their conversations in all of them, and sometimes I just end up creating a new text with them. And also the new group chat features, which allow you to reply directly to a person and shows who talks in it the most and everything. It's just pretty cool. So at number 4, which was a shocking thing that Apple did, was they announced new features for the AirPods Pros and regular AirPods, but the AirPod Pros mainly got the attention as it is with spatial audio. So those of you who are unaware of what spatial audio is, it is basically like you're in a movie theater and you are fully immersed in the show. So I was watching an Apple TV Plus show the other day, and you hear them like running behind me and yelling to like the other character who seems like he's in front of me, which is just pretty cool that it fully immerses yourself in it, as it's great as you can feel like you are living there while watching your show. So then number 3 has got to be back taps. So this is a new accessibility feature, which honestly, Apple didn't announce this at their keynote, and it's pretty freaking cool. So all you have to do is, I have mine set up to double tap to bring me home, and I just launch back to my home screen, or I have triple tap, which will then lock my iPhone, which is pretty cool, as I do not have to hit the buttons or do all that and monkey around, or if I can't reach the button or something, it's just easier to be able to back tap and just swipe it there. So at number 2, we have the new app library. So personally, my home screen was never cluttered. I'd always have had 1 to 2 pages on my iPhone, which is pretty cool. And now with the ability to be able to hide certain pages if you do not want them viewable and only have the one page available, as you would like to just have your app library and whatever it may be, is pretty cool, as you just have your widgets, your home screen, and your app library all right there while hiding your other home screens, as you might only need certain apps available from a quick glance, which is pretty cool that you can hide the apps in the app library and not have to worry about them clogging up your home screen. So my favorite feature the most is the new widgets. So Apple redid the widgets entirely on the iPhone, and it makes it look, while some say it does look like Android, Apple did it with their own touch and uniformity, which is what makes them and what makes me want to use them, which is pretty cool, as you can just swipe through them and create your own stack and have everything you want there, as it's really cool that you can have it all compiled up onto your home screen all in one, and also your widgets page, as they all look like they should be there and they all look nice and fluid. So I'm probably going to play around with it some more, and I'll probably will find some more features. But if you find any, you can drop them in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.